go. People. Right, so let's see. I'm just trying to get everything open and ready. And there's the... Oh, wait, they came up. Okay, good. I've got everything up and running again. Cool. So, today, I am once again focusing on the... let me turn this down a little bit. I'm once again focusing on, well, getting everything set up. Getting the entire map, sorry, not the map, but getting the entire console support working. And I did this off stream. It didn't really do much, but I basically just set it to the first selected item would be the bat. Now, other than the bat, I need obviously more. I need to be able to select all other pets because I started working on the pets menu. For anyone who doesn't know, this right here is the list of pets, or sorry, of menus that I need to make console friendly. And there are probably more, but these are all the ones that I thought were like primary, like the shop, for example, the wheel. Wheel is important to be able to spin, right? So, stuff like that. I'll pop this back in the top right. Actually, you know what? There's a better way to do this. There we go. Same size and everything. So, I didn't bring any water today because I was stupid, but I don't mind. So, we need to get to the point where it creates all the buttons. I'm pretty sure it only does this like once. What do I mean by overflow? Oh, okay, so this is the update buttons. We need to create buttons, which is up here. Set of buttons, correct. Alright, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna say oh, this is difficult. Pets data, and then we make all the buttons here. And then we make the console support.
Erhvervsakademi Kolding kan du vælge mellem en lang række videregående uddannelser. Det gælder for eksempel vores nye professionsbachelor i
okay.
digital marketing. Uanset uddannelse kommer du i praktik i en virksomhed i minimum 3 måneder. Det giver dig erfaring, og du får brugt din nye viden ude i erhvervslivet. Ansøg senest den 15.
And honestly, I don't have to worry about the touched event and all that because this is this takes care of that. But what I do need to take care of is I also have to change these two, same way I did the other script. This game is going to be a bit of an experimental game for console support because I've never done it before. And hopefully, first time's gonna be the charm. Not the third time, as people tend to mean. Also, another thing I'm adding, I'll probably add this to let's see. Setting. That's what we're doing. Alright, so basically, what I'm saying with this is I want them to be able to toggle the virtual cursor on and off. Okay, so we're gonna do some fun stuff with the... Is there an index somewhere? There has to be, right? Layout order. Data layout order. Okay, cool. So up here, we're gonna say local index equals this. And then we're just gonna copy that right there. Okay, so we're saying the next selection is equal to... hold on. Welcome back, Alien. I see you popped in there for a second. I don't know if you left again, but... I see you. Index is equal to 1, and then we're gonna have to do the max index for the left. Okay, so if it is 1, we'll have to move 1 pick or whatever you want to call it to the left. That means all the way to the bottom. How do I know what is at the bottom? Local total pets equals 0. All right, there we go. Okay, so this count pets, and down here we create buttons. And max pets. How do I set this? Total pets. I'm gonna hold this to total pet count actually. Okay, and total count or, and then we're moving on to the next one, which is gonna be index minus equal, or -1, sorry. Oh shit, I still have to find the, oh. Well, that's unfortunate. That means I'm gonna have to do this afterwards, like after the buttons are created. So just like a for loop through these. And then we're gonna drop clone, sorry, not clone support, console support there. We're gonna say for, actually, you know what? We can make this more efficient. We can say local buttons equals, and then this. And then what we do is we say, I could put these into threads so they all request at the same time. That would make them a lot faster. But I doubt that's going to matter to the player. They're not going to see it anyway, so I'll leave it alone. I feel like I'm hearing these songs way too much. Or listening to these songs way too much. Where's the clone at? The clone's right there. Perfect. Oh shit. Oh. Buttons do. And now we're gonna do this entire thing here. The spiel. We're gonna say button dot this. And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna remove the index thing here because I'm really only using it once now. I thought, you know, I was gonna use it. Oh, well, never mind. I stand corrected. I'm fine with having a variable like that. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is say it is equal to, and then we're gonna have to do some fancy stuff here. Equal to buttons. Local success error. If not success, then warn. Pets. Like so. And as a matter of fact, we're only gonna do this if user input service dot gamepad connected, then set up console support for it. There should be some way of turning this off, I hope, but not right now. A 1,688 Discord servers. That's how many. This is such a flex moment. My Discord bot has now reached 1,688 Discord servers. And here's a fun fact, right? I'm losing money on that deal. So yeah, that might just speak to my abilities as a businessman. I think I'm gonna have to do something about that. The fact that I'm actually losing money off of my most popular product. You know, I've never thought about it like that before. Like, if you're producing something, let's say, computer components, and you were losing money off of that, I mean, it might be fun for the first half a year, good experience, but after that point, it just becomes slop. Shit, I might have to rethink that bot. It has a lot less activity now as well than it had before when we had the voting system. But we had to remove it because, well, simply top.gg, the website I was using, was just freaking terrible. Let's see, stats. I have this pretty sweet function I can do, /stats. Like, look at this. It takes a while, but that's because it's gathering all the stats in real time. Running session 0, I was kind of expecting that, but total sessions about 4.8 thousand. Total games finished 2.4 million. Damn, that's all in my database, by the way. I love that. And games finished last 24 hours. Damn, I'm liking this. Hey, you know, I was at like 2,000 users or 2,000 players back in earlier, like late last year actually. So that's a huge spike. Huge spike. I should have collected some data points on this so I could see the growth. I have no stats on it. It's like developer stats on it. Okay, so I need to get back on track here. Phone touch. There we go. So this is the left one, okay? This is the one that goes left. This one goes right, this one goes up, and this one goes down. So the left one, or the right one, sorry, is basically the same. There we go. Turn it around. Perfect. The up, however, needs to be totally different. It needs to be index -4 is above 0 and index -4, or close button. So that's how that works. So either -4 or it's the close button. Let's probably skip that to the next line just to match. So basically what that means is if you go up and you're at the top, you will enter the close button always. On the down, however, it's the opposite. If it's +4 is below or equal to total pet count, then we'll say index +4, right? Or we go for the close button. I like this code. I think this is good. Only problem is I'm not sure if it's gonna hold up on hovering. Guess we'll figure that out. Yeah. Okay, that one works, but that's not the one I was looking for. Get service, GUI service, print GUI service dot selected object. Phone touch. Okay, so I am selecting phone touch here. I'm guessing. Oh, that's because I changed the button thing, didn't it? Isn't it? Hold on, let me see. Where's the buttons at? There it is. Yeah, the GUI state, right. I'm gonna apply that to this thing right here. Should I just replace it? They'll be calling you royalty. Actually, this shouldn't go there. Should go like at the bottom here. Then we do this. Like so. I think it might have been a mistake streaming this early in the morning. I feel like most of my audience are American and they're all asleep. But I got like 1 viewer in average yesterday, so I'm not sweating it. I feel like it's already, I'm not going for a professional Twitch or YouTube career anytime soon, so that's fine. This is the button. Okay. I'm gonna have to say that these are connections. Console connections. And this is keyboard and mouse. Keyboard and touch, actually. This function right here is the mouse hover leave, local function hover leave. Okay, so I have the enter, the leave, and I know the logic is sound for this one, because I've used it for a few days now, and nothing has really come up. Touch tap. Shit. Oh, this is where the difficult part comes in, because the phone touch tap and the mouse touch tap are very different because of how hovering works. Hovering. Shit. I could exclude these, but that would mean... What if I remove those? Ooh, that hurt. But I can always get it back. It's fine. I just need to make sure... These are bound whatever, like whatever happens here. Trying to tell my future self not to fuck it up. Alright, let's see if that works. Oh, look at that. I don't even okay, it's right next to the... I don't like the fact that it's right next to the mouse here. Okay. So the hovering function needs to take into account if it's on... Okay, so I'm looking for that piece, one little bit of piece of code that has the... You know what? Current tooltip probably, right? Render stepped. There we go. If not, get last input type. Actually, I wanna print this because I don't know what exactly is gonna come out here. Oh, actually, hold on. User input type. Get last. See, that's the input type. You know, I can get device rotation. Dude, that would make for an awesome like racing game or something. You like you're on your phone and you tilt it, but it would be phone only. Like I wouldn't be able to do that for computers. Get gamepad state. I'm just gonna do that for now. You know, I could also make it so that it will like make a setting that ignores gamepads. I'm going for the simple stuff first, of course. There's no reason for me to overcomplicate things. Okay. If not that. What is that? That is... I might have made a mistake on this one. That's always gonna return true, the connected one, because it's not, it's a fucking event. Well, that was stupid. Good thing that that is over, right? Right. Okay. Okay. Where did I come from? I totally lost my line of thought here. At the console support there, I am trying to figure out this right here. So if it's enabled, then if it is enabled, then it will render it like right next to the, not the mouse, but shit, come on. Oh, right, it needs to be the absolute position. I can make this code a little bit easier to look at. Or actually harder to look at, but smaller. I don't think I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Vector 2 expected, got number. Cool. What did I make a mistake? Oh, right, yeah. Local button equals this. Is it the button? It's, yeah, sure. Like so? See, now comes the fun part. I have to do some math. I need to offset it to the right. So that this feels good, right? Right, I didn't code the, oh, hold on. Why is that exiting? Why am I going right and this is happening? Okay, hold on. Let me just check something on the buttons. This boy, this little boy, it's a bat. The left leads straight into the ninja? The right leads right into the bear. So the bear's correct, but the ninja is just... Well, it's supposed to be the donut. Okay, hold on. Sparkles. Sparkles, my friend. What are you doing? So the left is Hydra. Then why aren't you going to Hydra? Alright, I certainly gotta change some code here. Wow, okay. Cool. So, first of all, on the y-axis, it should not... So, the tooltip right here has an anchor of 0, 0. While the samples also have 0, 0. So technically, I think this is right. If I don't offset it by 15, this is a simplified version of it, but should more or less just place it right on top of it. Or, well, covering it with a large overhang on the right. I can do this? Okay. And no, I can't do it anymore. Okay. I was completely wrong. And that's exciting. Alright, let's see. Oh, he's also oh yeah, because I have it enabled. What if I like... Okay, I just pulled it out of there. You know what? Hold on. Let me fix a bit of code. Do I have like a gamepad thing in here? I don't. Okay, so on behalf of everything else, I'll do it in the buttons. What do you call that thing? Yo, Leopardo! What's up? What's it called? Oh my goodness. No, I don't think I do. I haven't played enough Roblox to actually experience it myself either. Let's see, where's the... Okay. Let's see, where is it? What I call it? I call it the console support. I'm gonna do a test here. Like so. Gonna pop open the game again. How about yourself? Do you use voice chat in Roblox a lot? Or is it mostly just silent? Because in my case, it's just silent, except for the alt. Okay. So it says I have one gamepad, one connected. What if I could disconnect this? It goes empty. Okay, cool. I can use that to my advantage. So if I hop over on here, this right here, if the number of this is larger than 0, then return end. GUI. I need the GUI service. Hold on. Selected object equals nil. Okay, cool. So this right here should make it so that when I am currently in the process, let's say I go into pets, I have this thing connected, right? Hold on. Let me just sneeze. Oh man. My room ain't even that dusty, like come on. Okay, and I'm using my gamepad, now I'm disconnecting it. Look at that! It just deselects it immediately. That is perfect. It's fantastic. And then well, see, that's unfortunate. You know what? I'm not gonna do anything about that. I feel like that's gonna be more trouble than it's worth. See, now it's covering it perfectly, okay? So I want to offset it by the size of... I want to offset it by the size... So I take the button's absolute size on the x-axis and I just push it to the right by 1.1 times the size, okay? So that, what we're gonna do up here is say absolute size dot x times 1.1, and we're putting this in a bracket just to be sure, just to be 100% sure, because I know how math works, but just to make sure. Better safe than sorry. Welcome back. Look at that. That's perfect. And I can go across them, and I can... Wait, what was that? That's not right. I'm clicking the right button, turkey. Let's see, where's the turkey at? Oh, that's the viewport. Whoops. I'm getting a little bit of ahead of myself here. The left one will go to the dog. Correct. The right one will go to Beelzebub. Why? That's not right. So, hold on. Let's see. Maybe I've been using the wrong index, have I? No, I haven't. Is it gonna make the same mistake several times? Is that what's gonna happen here? It is. Okay, so it's actually a logic error. It's not just pure chance. I'm guessing here that what I'm looking at is right. So the turkey is number 7. Then, by the logic, Beelzebub should be number 8. It's number 11. But that's arrow down. Oh. Oh, I know what I did wrong. Yeah, look at this. I forgot to change it. Ah, whoops. See, that's what happens when you're an idiot. Look at this. This is perfect. I can even go down to the donut. I don't know why it does this. Pain to fight, there's no use. Why is the donut on the right? I don't get it. I guess it looks pretty cool. If it's true, and the light shine through. And I don't know the lyrics for this. For you? For you. It's for you. Doing it for you. The donut is number 18. Popped up to Spiky. Oh. Oh, that's why. So, it's missing everything except for right, actually. So, what's the problem here? So, it goes left. It says... Let's see, number 18. Ah, there you go. Nil with phone touch. Oh, because of the fucking close button. Well, you see, see, that's not very intelligent of me. Whoops. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, if you meant to let the light shine through for you. I'm gonna have to do this. like so. Perfect. We're gonna do that again. I like when the errors I make are very obvious. Some people might call me stupid. I am indeed using Roho, and welcome to the stream. Again, I see you've been here before. 19 messages. But yes, I am. I'm just working on some console support at the moment. Alright, let's see. So I go all the way around, down, whatever. And apparently for some reason when I get down to spiky and all that, they just decide to go... Yeah, I've seen you in here before. Yeah, you've already been here, but that doesn't mean you're not welcome. Let's see, so the spiky one just sent you to the top again. Where's the Sparkles one? There it is. The Sparkles has the index of 14. That should land it like... Well, it should go down to Donut before it does anything else, but if we go down, it goes up to the close button. So, logic error. If you go down, and it is less than or equal to total pet count. But then again, what is the total pet count exactly? Okay, let's see. What happens here? 17? Hold up a damn minute. That ain't right. There's a donut in there. It's 18. So that explains why it's failing. The math is wrong. But how is it wrong exactly? I mean, hold on. Let me go look in the player's stuff right here. No, it is an uneven number, right? Pets. Let's see. Oh, right. Maybe we should open it. There's 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 times 4. There's 16, 17. So 17 is right. And I don't know why the selection does that, but let's not worry about that. It's an Xbox, so it probably won't be mad at me. They'll just be happy I added support for it, I hope. But the issue I'm seeing is why is donut number 18? Did I hold on. I can come up with one reason that this is why this is the case. Well, it's coming on along pretty nicely. Let me actually show you one of my new favorite features. And it's not even that big. It's just, I really like the way that it works. So, obviously not those one, but inside of the settings, you see this main volume right here? If I drag it down, you can hear how it gets louder as it goes to the right and more silent as it goes to the left. Also, it clicks now, which is super satisfying to play with. Yeah, exactly. So that's probably my favorite feature so far. It's just me geeking out about something, so it's pretty cool. Yeah. Also the chat system. Most satisfying thing is a scripter? Shit that increments. You know, actually, shit that works. I'm probably putting that up on the list. Like you go through something, you're like, oh, okay, maybe this will work, and you're like, oh, why does it work? This works. What? Why? How? But you don't complain because you know if you complain, it'll stop working. Right, music back on. Here we go. So I actually need to go get the donut real quick. Because I do believe... Yeah, look, I put it at 18. I'm supposed to put it at 17. Oh. Good. So if I start it up again, I shouldn't have any console issues. All right, let's see. Hello? I have my console connected. It's not doing anything. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Alright, so we go down to the bottom, and we're still got the same issue. Oh boy. Okay, let's see what happens here. Menus, mainframe, pets, grid frame, and we're going for the donut this time. See, now it's 17. It should be the right index. Oh shit! What the hell? What's the... what? Okay, I definitely skipped a number in there then. You know, I'm gonna do it the lazy way, and probably the most efficient way. I'm gonna print a sorted table of all the pets' information, and that's gonna help me find out which one is the wrong one. So what we're gonna do is go all the way down here, and we're gonna print table.sort. Whoops, that's my bad. So how's everyone's weekend going so far? Got anything going on? Nothing? Really? Nothing? Well, I mean, you gotta do something, right? Eat shit, drink. And by drinking, I don't mean alcohol, just to clarify. Okay. You're gonna go drink soap? Well, listen, okay, you're gonna have to remember a lot of details about today then, because you're gonna have to repeat it all to hospital staff when you wake up out of your 3-month coma because you decided to drink some fucking soap. So, probably don't. Honestly, I don't know what table of sort does. It sorts... Priority comparison function. We'll try that. It might sort it in the opposite order, but that's fine. I don't mind that. Oh, whoops. I put the function in a little bit too late here. Okay, that doesn't return an object, but just sorts the table. So I'll have to put this like up here and then index like so. What? I actually print that out? Instead of player data. That's funny, I just found some testing, a test print function. The print right here is not supposed to be there. Whoa, I missed 5. Oh, this is gonna be a fucking disaster. Let's try that again. Yeah, and also that is the wrong order, so we'll have to switch it around. Just to make it a little bit easier. I'm gonna pull this over on my secondary monitor because I need to check the numbers while fixing the errors. Okay, so now I have the numbers and I have also the names. Actually, that's pretty good. I didn't add it yet, but that's mostly because I haven't gotten around to it. So let's see. The dog needs to be moved down 1, 5. Well, that means that if I go into here, I go like right. The mouse fails. Somehow the dog works. Yeah, because the dog skips, but the mouse doesn't. It just doesn't exist. Okay, cool. So now that that's cleared up. Okay, so dog is the first one. Turkey is the next one. Then snowman and cow. And then after the cow, got the reindeer. Beelzebub. Right there. Gumdrop. So Sparkles. Spiky. Candy Stack. Wait, do I have one that called? Oh, that's Candy Stack, right. I was thinking about something else, honestly. And then we've got the donut and the ninja, but I only need to demote the ninja at this point in time. Actually, the pets information is the only one not to include. The rest, Beelzebub. No, stop. These two are the ones that I need to keep. Wait, what's it called? Just so I get the right word for it. And honestly, I can remove this test data right here, and I can pop the yeah, there you go. So now, if I pull this back on screen and I restart it, pets, right, and it goes directly to dog. Perfect. That's exactly what I want to see. Goes down to donut there. I kind of like that the... No. Yeah, but it's supposed to do that, though. The close button is the only thing I'm missing here. So, if I just go ahead and go into pets... Oh, well, maybe I... Okay, I go into pets. Console support. And I also need to hook up the close button. Let's see. I don't find it all that important, so I'm just going to move it over a little bit. Okay, I'm just kind of thinking here. Next selection down. Well, I mean, hold on, let's click play and see what happens. Because that might give us more insight into what should be changed and what shouldn't. So, oh shit. Ah, fuck. Oh, okay, I got you. Just remove this for the time being. Start it up again and return it. So right down will probably be bear. And then we do the next down. No, that was not intended behavior. I clicked down and it went all the way down. So let's see what it says. Actually, hold on. There you go. Oh, right, I forgot to add something. Alright. I can navigate exactly like I want to. Cool. And of course, exit out. Perfect. Alright, so pets now work. Okay, I'm gonna do the two bottom ones real quick because I feel the need for a little bit of well, differing work tasks, I guess you could call it. So I'll head into the settings. No, actually, the proximity icon is probably the easiest one. And I always go with the easiest one first. Where did I put the proximity one? A drift car transporter. Hold on a minute. Oh, right. Okay, it's not one of the things that drift themselves. Sorry. Yeah, no. I thought. Okay. Okay, it's a... Oh, right. It's a service. I forgot. You know how a controller, like on your an Xbox or PlayStation controller, has these buttons, right? Oh, just give me a second. Yeah, but basically, whenever I go up, hold on, let me show you. If I walk up to this thing right here and I step on here, you see it says interact with wheel, but it even does this if I'm on, like right now I took control with my controller, it still does this. It still says E, and that makes no sense for a person not actively using a keyboard. So I'm gonna have to change that to whichever controller they're using, but I don't know which one they're using. Yeah, I'm just reading through some documentation here. Trigger pressure? Really? Like, I can make a full-on, like, you know, weapon system where you, like, squeeze the trigger in. That would be kind of cool. Like they do in, I'm pretty sure it's called Sniper Recon something. Yeah, I get the emulator, but I do not care. Not even slightly. Okay, I feel like I need to use... I don't even know if there's a way to check it. Okay. That sucks. Let's see if anyone else has some interesting ideas. Get string for keycode. The button A keycode will return button A. But pressing the button A keycode on PS4 or 5 would return button cross. Okay. This is a long, like, this is a lot of implementation for such a simple outcome. So, okay. Okay. Like so. Then I'm gonna go down here and say input service dot input began connect function, and dynamic variables is supposed to say is currently gamepad equals false. Keyboard, mouse button 2, and so on and so forth. So now I'm inputting with this, and it's gamepad 1, gamepad 1, gamepad 1, gamepad 1, no matter what I do. Cool. So that is actually a true value right there. That is not, if it's not equal to gamepad 1 and input object dot user input type, it's not equal to I feel like I should have all these in an array. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, I already have that up here. I'm gonna call this local gamepad missions equals this, and this equals true, and we're gonna have to put this inside of a little and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because I believe there's 8 of them. Ricardo, I'm still not doing the voice chats. I told you this yesterday. I don't ever do that. If I say gamepad, if not gamepad iterations, and then pop this inside there. If not gamepad iterations, then return. Actually, through, maybe let the light shine through. Is currently gamepad equals like so. And if it is indeed true, if it actually does have a if it is a gamepad. Oh boy. Local new is gamepad equals this. If new is gamepad equals is gamepad, then return n, because I don't need that anymore. Set a filter. As in the sky, kisses fall into the night. I raise my hand to defy, but it's no use, 'cause it can stop me from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, believe let the light shine through for you. Okay, so if the gamepad is indeed different, didn't I do something about this for touch as well? Device is phone. Actually, this was fine. This was fine. Because what I can do here is say, or not, if there is currently a proximity, then we're going to do proximity. Can I have more than one? I didn't realize that. In objects, I'll go into the... this thing in the center here, it's called the key label. saying 0.5, 0.95, and then 0.5, like so. Make it completely transparent. Remove the image and call it the console button. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go looking for a let's see, what's it called? It's called the line Xbox controller layout. So Xbox X. Xbox image. And then I'll make another one called PlayStation image. Guess this is the best I'll get. I'm not too happy about it, but this is what I've got, right? Okay, cool. Turn that invisible and save the proximity. Okay. So what we're gonna say here is we're gonna, well, see, that's the funny thing, right? I don't know how we're gonna check if it's a, that's a lie. Input object, actually input service get. No, that's the correct one. Get gamepad state, and if I say the gamepad number, which is input object dot game, or sorry, dot what? Use input type. Okay, that's good. So if I take this and hold on, let me see what it returns actually. I'm gonna disconnect the controller and we're connecting it in. What? Okay, yeah, it's just not working. Did I not have it inside of? Oh, it's input began. Okay, so I'm misunderstanding this. Still nothing. Oh, it's because of the proximity thing. Right. Let's go up here and just click a button. Good. So I get all these tables here, and it gives me a bunch of input objects. Holy shit. Not what I was looking for. I don't think so, anyways. Alright, I'll see you later, Leopardo. Okay, so what if I loop through these? I'm wondering what happens then. Dot what? What am I calling it? I'm calling it the key code? Sure. I'll call it .keycode and see what happens. So I clicked it once. I clicked the X button in the bottom, and it printed out all the buttons. Okay, so this is right here is a PlayStation controller that I'm using, but there is one very important thing to note, and that is that I'm using some software to actually use it with my computer that actually turns it into an Xbox controller, which is highly irregular, but it is what it is, right? So what I could do is check if I can find button A, B, X, and Y on there. All 4 of them. Woo. Is Game Pass. Using new is Game Pass. To set the value to stop it from running more than once. Because I was thinking that it might hit my performance a little hard. Okay, so just making an assumption here. This is probably not. This is probably necessary. So what we're gonna do here is say local. Matching match points equals 0, and then we're gonna go up here and we're gonna say local gamepad or actually Xbox gamepad buttons equals this. We're gonna say equals true. enum.keycode dot, and now we're gonna use the stuff that we found here. We're gonna say dot button A, and we're gonna put a comma here. We're gonna need to get all of them, so we're getting B as well. Not only are we getting A and B, we're also getting X and Y. Good. So I go back down. Whoa, oh, oh, Okay, so I need to do so if this and object.keycode, then match points plus equals 1. If match points is above or equal to 4, then break. We'll basically just break the thing here. If match points is less than 4, then it's not an Xbox. Hopefully we're right in that assumption. If not, then we're probably fine. Some people are gonna tell me about an issue, and I'm gonna have to go fix it. But it's not really much more than that. So if it's not the Xbox, it's a computer. Sorry, not a computer. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say equals nil, and it's gonna be either a string saying Xbox, a string saying PlayStation, or nil. That's one of the three that it can be. Choose your champion. If new is Game Pass, so what I'm gonna do here is if new is Game Pass and not okay, shit. Probably easier ways to do this, but I'm just hard pushing it right now. If new is gamepad, sorry, and not current gamepad, or not new is gamepad and current gamepad. Okay, this is way too confusing. Hold on, let me just turn off the music for a second. I'm gonna concentrate. Let's see. If new is gamepad, so nil, and not current gamepad. Or current gamepad and new is gamepad, or not current proximity, then return end. Okay, I made it a little longer. I just had to rewrite it real quick. So I get rid of this, and then I say current gamepad equals. Oh, wait, hold on a minute. Check console. Check disable. Because it might just be disabling, right? So let's put the music back on. I think I'm good. So right below it, right here, if I say something along the lines of if not new is gamepad, then current gamepad equals nil. We should probably just return right there just to be sure. And then we go into the proximity prompt. Where is it? Oh, right. I don't have it on me. We're gonna go inside of the key label. Visible equals true. So the key label is going to be visible again. If it's either of these, it's going to turn it off. So the keypad key label thing is on button dot, and I just made some new ones. I made the Xbox image dot visible equals true, and I made the PlayStation image dot visible equals true, like so. Dun, 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 dun. Huh. Interesting. I need to be an affiliate to disable ads. Or, well, you know, disable pre-rolls. I know, someone said I should disable them, and I said, yeah, sure. By the remember, the proximity icon change was supposed to be the easy change for the day, so, yeah, that's cool. Okay, so let's say it is an Xbox, then it needs to go, it is already disabling the key label, but then also, up here it needs to disable these two. Like so. Okay, let's see how that works. So let me just pop over my console here. So the game, so, I'm sorry, so the input, the movement input doesn't count? Hold on. That's kind of suspicious, actually. That's weird. That's weird. Super weird. What the fuck? I disappeared like mid-flight. Okay, so I think I'll accept that because there's no real reason for or way for me to modify this any further.
Du kan også dele musik med dine venner i et jam. Så kan I tilføje sange og lytte til dem i fællesskab. Tryk på banneret for at læse mere.
Icons change on proximity depending on the device. Oh, I gotta adjust it. There we go. Okay. Virtual cursor setting. This might be easier, actually. But you know, I am getting ahead of myself. No, this is not going to be easier. I just realized. In the settings, shown. Right, so far so good. I mean, we've got the button, we've got the setting on the server. Now what we need is something to react on the client. Which I do believe I have like a few things for. Let me pop this over here. Sets me free. Oh boy. Okay, so to the client we go. So over here we've got the listen settings for change, and I'm pretty sure this get settings, yeah, getting setting state as well. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna head over to the menus module right here. Pop it over here, and in this module right here, we're gonna say okay, and we're putting this under console support. So what we're gonna say is local function set virtual cursor. Nah, not necessary. First we're gonna set up the virtual cursor. What we're gonna do is we're gonna try and do I not have the channels module in here? Come on. I have no modules in here apparently. And then we do invoke, and we evoke the get setting state. And the name of that setting is gonna be this one right here. Oh, I already have the GUI service. That's useful. Oh my goodness, come on. What is it? What is the function? I'm trying to... What specifically am I trying to do right now? That's the question I'm asking myself. I'm trying to enable... Is that the user input service then? I also had that one in here. Okay, what is the damn function for it then? I have it in like every single one of these. Except for buttons actually, weirdly enough. It's down somewhere here. It just... oh. You know what? I have it over here. Let me push up a few times. GUI service disable gamepad cursor.
Sød citron eller saftig fersken. Med eller uden brus. Med Aquador er valget helt dit eget. Naturligvis uden sukker og kalorier. Aquador, hver sin smag.
It's the gamepad service. Okay. And it requires an input, okay? What if I don't give it one? Is it gonna, like, just crash? No, it is not gonna crash. But it's not gonna start either. I'm gonna try and force feed it. It never fires, not a single time. See, that's a bit of a red flag there, buddy. What's going on? Oh, it's because it's false, guys. It's because it's false. It's because I'm a dumbass. That's why. So what if I just go in here and say true? It's not gonna do anything right now because I didn't add any listeners to it, but I should be able to just go in here and do this. Or not. Doesn't even fire the fucking code. I'm guessing it's because it's nil. Okay, so what we're gonna do here, say local result equals this. If result equals nil, then repeat result equals this task.wait 0.2. So it's gonna do like 5 times a second until result is not equal to nil. Then we do a result, put it in there. And honestly, we're just gonna do this once. Like, there's no need to do it this many times. So look, it's missing an element. So that's the thing I was expecting it to do. So what are we setting as the object here? While enabling the Game Pass selector. Oh, you know what's funny? You know what's funny? This isn't even supposed to go here. This is supposed to go like right. Close menus, and then up here, closest menus, we basically have this thing called Gamer Pad disable. And I raise my hands to defy my external use. Can stop me from coming through. Believe it's true, let the light shine through for you. And then we're gonna say menu. So that way, first of all, I don't have to hurry to do anything. Second of all, I can just do. Well, see, that might be an issue because I can't test it. And then I get the virtual cursor. Look at this. And I can also go a little bit sideways because there's apparently some wiggle room there. And I can actually... It's a bit wonky in my opinion, but it is console, so I mean... Okay, this is acceptable. This is what I'd call the minimal viable product if I was my dad. Cursor. Okay, that's another completed on the list. And I'm once again gonna have to extend this to the right and draw it back on the screen. It's getting a little fat, a little big for the screen, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, and that's it, folks. That's it for me today. So I might work a little off stream on this, but not right now. I'm gonna go drive some F1 cars. So I will see you guys at a later time. Thank you.